Whoa! Busted play! All right, well, the LSU Tigers completely dominated the Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson and the Louisville Cardinals on New Year's Eve morning. And I will tell you one thing, the LSU defense showed up to play. I'm telling you, the Heisman winner, Lamar Jackson, didn't have a chance to do anything. He had 2 completions, negative 24 rushing yards, and had a safety in the first half. So the LSU Tigers came out and punched Louisville in the mouth for a strong start in the game and finished strong as they beat Louisville 29-9. And I'm going to get into some statistics here for you. And these statistics speak for themselves on how much LSU dominated Louisville. And let's just go ahead and start on the offensive side of football. If you watched my bowl preview podcast for this game, my main focus was for LSU to beat Louisville. Danny Etling was going to have to be extremely consistent, and LSU was going to have to start throwing the football. And that's exactly what they did. First play of the game, LSU tried to throw a long bomb downfield. So they're trying to set the tone. And, of course, Louisville wasn't expecting that. And I also said the LSU receivers are going to have to catch the ball. That's exactly what they did. Danny Etling, 16 for 29, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a fluke interception. This was a really good game for Danny Etling going into the offseason to where it might help him with the new offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, in getting a new starting position. Because I have no idea what's going to happen with the new quarterback situation with the new offensive coordinator. I don't know if anybody does. But, again, as I said, Darius Geis was going to have a huge game, in which he did. In the second half, he really started going off. 138 yards and a touchdown, a 70-yard touchdown run, and also a receiving touchdown on his end as well. But I want to get onto the defensive side of the football before I go back and talk about the receivers. And the way LSU contained Lamar Jackson, where they kept Aranda Key and Gacho, and how they just contained him in the pocket and forced him to make mistakes, LSU had 6 sacks in the first half. And that just shows that when Lamar Jackson's inside the pocket, he is very unproductive. The whole game, this was Lamar Jackson, the Heisman winner, his whole game statistics. 10 for 27, 153 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, 6.9 quarterback rating, 26 carries, 33 yards, longest run was 15 yards. If you're going to contain a dynamic player like Lamar Jackson, then that is the best you can do. I don't think anybody in the country besides Alabama could do that with Lamar Jackson. And that's a good sign going forward. You had Aranda Key, who the single season record for most sacks in a season, had 2 sacks in this game. I think LSU had 8 sacks total. I'm not completely sure on that one, but the defense. You see, Lamar Jackson got a lot of passes off to the receivers, but they were just not able to catch them because Tre'Davious White, Jamal Adams, Devontae Jackson, every single defensive back for LSU seemed to be on their guy, and they were just on point. This was one of the best defensive games I've seen from LSU in a while. And this shows that Dave Aranda is worth every single penny that they are paying him now. And I think next year, this is a great sign for LSU fans to get really excited for next year, to welcome Matt Canada in for the first year. This is Dave Aranda's first year, and going into his second year with this defense, and Gacho and Devin White, number 24, Northwestern Zone from this area. I'm sure you've heard of him, number 24, special teams, probably the best player on special teams, gets played in at middle linebacker. This guy played running back mostly in high school, and they asked him if he could play linebacker. He played a little bit of linebacker in high school, and he accepted it fully, and he is becoming a star, and he's only a freshman. So with Devin White, I think replacing Kendall Beckwith is going to be perfectly fine. LSU's not going to lose a single step. And I just think with Matt Canada coming in, switching up the offense with all the different formations, I think that's going to make LSU so much more dangerous with Darius Geis, because Geis is not the typical LSU running back, the bruising downhill running back. This guy's not afraid to run people over. As you can see, he killed the Louisville kicker. Yeah. But this guy's got so much agility. He's so agile. He's so quick on his feet. He can sit there. He can, make cuts without even losing any type of speed. Reminds me of Sean Alexander. So, with that being said, the one thing I really liked about LSU in this game against Louisville was the receiving core, especially Malachi Dupree. 7 receptions, 139 yards. No touchdowns, but was averaging 19.9 yards a catch. And he had one of the best catches I've seen all year. A one-handed grab to basically get all the momentum onto LSU's side. And I was very impressed by Dupree, Durrell, and even Chark. And, I liked how scrappy LSU was. I liked how enthusiastic they were. I think that's what Coach Orgeron brings to the table. He brings to the table some scrappy, having fun, really wanting to play the game of football, going out there having fun and winning some ball games. So I think Ed Orgeron did a great job in picking the coordinators with Aranda and Canada. And you have Coach Orgeron, who is one of the probably best motivators and recruiters in the country. So I think LSU has so much to look forward to this coming season in 2017. And the recruiting's not even done yet. You got 2 really good freshman quarterbacks coming in. You got Brandon Harris most likely staying, Danny Etling staying. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens this offseason, and especially in spring football. So this is your last LSU football sports update. I'm Dylan Marsh. But before we go, you see what's behind me right there? That LSU flag we are giving away with from this Busted Play podcast and 1130 The Tiger. Share this post and comment what you want to do with that flag. Hang it up in your man cave. Give it to your husband. Hang it in your front yard. I don't know what else you do with it. But just let me know what you want to do with it. I'm not sure if it'll help me pick the winner, but just share this video and comment what you're going to do with it. But as always, producer Zach, thank you. As always, doing these awesome podcasts. I enjoy it, man. And everyone joining, appreciate you watching and joining in. And football season's over for LSU, but hey, baseball's looking pretty good. So I'll have some updates for you in baseball and basketball coming pretty soon. But as always, until then, God bless.